From Tora Kukri. Just like to show you this WW1 2nd HGR Gurkha Kukri, very famous regiment in both World War I and World War II. The casualty rates that they had in World War I are astronomical. On one of their attacks they sent out about 550 men, around that sort of figure, and only about 49, 50 of them came back. The officers were completely decimated. I mean, being quite tall, of course, the Germans took them out and shot them as soon as they saw them. So not a good idea being an officer of a Gurkha regiment in World War I, but the supply of officers was tremendous, and they were terribly brave in some respects. Because of their high casualty rate, they were possibly slightly braver than they are given credit for. Of course, the Gurkhas' bravery is absolutely renowned. Now, this one has a 32 centimetre long blade, has the 2nd H markings on it as well, and the weight of this kukri is 501 grams. If only the Gurkhas were issued this sort of kukri now. What a fantastic piece. It's a really well made kukri. Actually, before I put it down, interestingly, on the handle it's got black paint on it, and that's probably to stop any sort of reflection. The butt cap is the World War I butt cap, and that has remnants of black paint on it as well. And again, I suspect all of that was to stop it, you know, reflecting when the Gurkha at least wanted it to. Now, when I was in Belgium with my family in 2017, we stayed at a gentleman's hotel run by a chap called David Jones, and his hotel is based on people going around and visiting the battle sites and stuff like that. Yeah, he actually very kindly sent me to where a unknown 4th Gurkha was buried, and I laid a wreath there for him. But of course, the Gurkhas were not only, you know, very good with their kukri, but they were not uninclined to use the bayonet as well. Indeed, on a lot of their occasions they used the bayonet very effectively indeed, especially the trenches. And David gave me this 1907 pattern bayonet, which was picked up in Belgium from one of the battlefields there. So that's a tremendous honour, and thank you very much, David, for doing that for me. Now, this one has a 43 centimetre long blade and weighs 504 grams. These were very effective bits of military kit that the British gave them. And in fact, in Mesopotamia, the Australian light horse, who were not issued sabres, stragglingly enough, had to use these in a particular charge. I've forgotten the name of it now, but it is pretty famous. And so they drew these out and used them as sabres as they went through the Turkish positions. Just, yeah, fantastic. And again, actually, you know, considering that this was made for soldiers that had a really good chance of being killed or seriously wounded, the scabbard quality was fantastic, really, absolutely awesome. But what a privilege for me to have two such wonderful pieces from World War I. And again, thank you, David, and thank you, Ross, for doing that swap so I could have this 2nd 8th Gurkha kukri. Just absolutely marvellous. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and take care of yourselves, enjoy your life, and I suspect I shall see you soon. Thank you very much. A bit of better detail on the Australian light horse and the 2nd 8th Gurkha casualties at Lewes. Now, it was on the 25th of September 1915 that the 2nd 8th went in. They went in with 500 men, and by the time of the muster in the evening they had 1 British Gurkha officer left and 49 men, so the casualty rate was absolutely horrendous. I've got much more details here, but I won't go into that. Regarding the Australian light horse, that was at the Battle of Beersheba. Fantastic. There's a couple of videos actually from the film Gallipoli of the Australian light horse charging in, and it's absolutely tremendous. In fact, through a friend of mine, one of his friends was one of the guys that rode the horse in the film, and he said it was one of the most fantastic things he'd ever done. Anyway, so I just thought I'd give you a bit more information on what I said in the main video. Thank you for watching.